Good morning. Look at that. You can see my ring light in my glasses. Woo. Okay. It's 7:16. It's Tuesday. It's Tutorial Tuesday, you guys. And I look like a scrub. This is morning cat with no makeup, no nothing. So, I'm going to show you guys how to do an oil treatment on your hair for Tutorial Tuesday. The first Tuesday we talked about how to straighten your hair, how to use heat protectant and stuff like that. Last week we talked about how to curl your hair, and this week I'm going to talk to you about how to protect your hair. That glare is just terrible. So I'm just going to kind of go over exactly how it's done. So I'm going to show you guys what I use to do the oil treatment, but I'm not going to go too much into detail when doing the oil treatment because I want to kind of go over all the ingredients and all the products that are in everything on Thursday, whenever we do Thirsty Thursday. Because this is really for like hydration, shine, protection, like all types of stuff. So I'm just going to do a tutorial for you guys today and show you how to do everything. But I'm not going to go like too crazy into detail, okay? I feel like I'm like an alien or something. With this big old ring light in my glasses. Okay, so if you guys have never done an oil treatment, you need to. If you don't have like an oil treatment, like an actual oil that you can use, let me know. I have samples, stuff like that I can always help you with. And also you can always use like leave-in conditioners and stuff like that, but they need to be like good leave-in conditioners. So I'm going to show you the things that I actually use. So what I'm going to start with is the Rejuveniqe Oil, and I have, this one's almost gone, so I have another one just in case. But, so you're going to start with the Rejuveniqe Oil, pretty much, and you guys know that I always like to look at my notes while I go, but the Rejuveniqe Oil, it has literally 13 plus like botanically natural based plants that's inside of this, and all essential oils. It also has like ingredients selected to like rejuvenate the properties in your hair. So that's why doing oil treatments are so important, because there's so many people that get like dry scalp. Some get really bad dandruff. Some people have like scalp psoriasis. They suffer from like thinning, hair not growing, like all types of stuff. And oil treatments are really going to help with that. Also, this oil is exclusive to Monats. This Rejuveniqe Oil is fully exclusive to Monats. So no other company has this oil. No other company can take this oil. No other company can do anything. And also, can we just take a second? Like, no makeup, no filter. I got a couple little guys, but our skincare is thebomb.com. Anyway, it's also an active anti-aging ingredient in every single one of our products. It is literally like the signature, we call it liquid gold. It's just the signature exclusive product in our entire line. Like, this is it. If you do not get anything from Monats, at least get this. So it's also an active anti-aging ingredient that is infused into our entire line of products, and it has over 101 uses, you guys. You can use Rejuveniqe Oil for so many things. And like I said, I'm not going to go like too far in to what I use to do an oil treatment, because then otherwise it's going to kind of take away from Thursday, and I want to be able to kind of go over all of these on Thursday with you guys because they are super important. But, I mean, you guys, you can literally, you can use it as lip gloss, you can lick it, you can do anything. You can take your makeup off with it. I mean, there's so many different things. You can put it on your body. It's actually helped me like with my eczema and stuff like that, because I have eczema like on my shins. I used to get it on my forearms like so bad, but now it's like really controlled, and I don't get them on my forearms like I used to, or I don't get it on my forearms like I used to. But the Rejuveniqe Oil really helped. Any of my moms out there that have like kids that get like baby rash or anything like that, I've heard that it's helped really well with that. Obviously, I'm not a mom, so I'm not totally sure about that, but I have heard that it's helped from other people that have used it. So, but what you do, you start with this. So I'm just going to kind of go over literally this. It has a little pump. So when it's down, you're going to push that pump down and you're going to open it up and it's going to fill up in this little beaker. Okay. So I'm going to take my glasses off. And what you're going to do when you start an oil treatment is, first off, you're going to want to, and I'm going to look in this mirror here while I'm doing this. You can part your hair if you want. You can do it really whichever way you want. My hair is already like brushed. I brushed it last night before I went to sleep. And then it wasn't naughty or anything this morning. Hi, I like your motivational videos. Someone needs to motivate these people. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Anthony. I haven't seen you in forever, Mr. Scheid. Mr. Scheid I went to high school with him. And yes, motivational videos are always important. We gotta get everybody up off their seats. Okay, you guys, so you brush it. And like I always tell you guys, brush it you start at the bottom and then you work your way up at the top. Because if you're just pulling, like brushing your hair from the top, you're like ripping your hair out, okay? So it's just like, just don't do that, you know? We already have like over 1,000 hair strands that naturally come out of our heads a day. Don't make it worse by adding more to that. Okay, so what you're gonna do, like I said, get the beaker full. Then you can do this however which way you want. Some people do oil treatments totally different. It just depends. So what you're going to do is you're going to start kind of at the top of your head, work that product down in there, and really just kind of like almost take it like section by section. And you're going to push this little, I'm going to spill it on the floor. You're going to push this little beaker down every time because that's getting the product out. If I don't put it all over my face. Okay, so then again, you're going to do it again. This one's almost gone, so I kind of got to shut it and then redo it. So, again, just like that. So you're going to do the same thing. Sorry, guys, I kind of have to look over in this mirror. But you're going to put it through your entire head, okay? And this right now is just at the base of my head. So you're going to do this throughout your entire head with the Rejuveniqe oil. And I always like to get in that hairline, get in your hairline real well, wherever your natural part is, or wherever you like to part. Totally up to you. But literally, you guys, this stuff is like, it's just incredible. It's liquid gold. I mean, and like I said, you can literally use it as lip gloss. Like, you can take your makeup off with it. And actually, I found out recently, because a couple of girlfriends of mine went to Grand Cayman for a Monats trip that was all paid for. And one of the girls, she got sunburned on her face. And she actually put the Rejuveniqe oil on her face. And, like, the sunburn, like, went away. I was like, what? I didn't realize it did that. I was like, this is great. Like, that's why I had to get, this is how the packaging comes. That's why I had to get another bottle because I was like, I'm going to Mexico next week. Like, I need this. Like, I don't want to, you know, I mean, I'm pretty good about not frying anyway. And I try to tan beforehand, but still. Okay, you guys. So once you get that, like, really in your hair, what I do and what most people do, you want to massage that stuff in, okay? You want to massage the Rejuveniqe oil in. Now, you are going to look like a complete grease ball. So by the time I'm done with this, you guys are going to be like, holy shit, Kat looks like a crazy person. Okay. So, and you can already tell, like, obviously, how this looks a little bit more greasy than the rest of this, right? This still looks like dry and whatever. And now, the best thing about when you use little amounts of the Rejuveniqe oil, it's a dry oil. So it doesn't make your hair look greasy. It doesn't do any of that. It just promotes shine and helps strengthen and all of that stuff. It doesn't make you look greasy, but when you use a lot of it, when you're doing an oil treatment like this, it's a totally different story. So, and that's because it also helps like balance out the pH in your hair. So, then I'm going to kind of part that again. And then I like to grab a brush, and I do start at the top because, like I said, you guys, I already brushed my hair. So, it's not like I'm ripping my hair out, okay? So, I like to brush downwards, brush all this into the rest of my hair, okay? So, this is exactly what you're going to do at home. And I try to get my products to last as long as possible. So, you don't always have to use like a whole bunch, okay? Then what I do is grab it again. And I do that every time. I don't push the knob down, and then here we are. See, so I already you can tell it's already like, whoa, flat and looking crazy. So then what I do is I grab more of it, get all that good stuff in there. And I'll do it again because I'm going to put this on the rest of my hair. So, don't need to do much. You can see how oily it is right now. So, what I like to do is kind of just place it through. And you guys can tell too. I mean, look how shiny it is. Like, it's not doing anything wrong to my hair. It's not changing colors. It's not, doing anything crazy. I think some people get really scared to do oil treatments because they're afraid like something bad's going to happen. And it's like, nothing bad's going to happen. Oh, I think we're getting low. Oh, okay, wait, hold up. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And I always like to get these front pieces, you guys, because most of us have these little baby guys. And you guys, I've told you before, but this was like up here, okay? Now it's all the way down here. It's insane. So my hair is growing really well right there where I was actually like balding. Okay, so I like to get those front pieces real good. I like to get the ends of my hair real good because that's where a lot of damage comes from in the ends because we apply heat and everything to it. So I like to make sure, get the ends real good, get the back of your head real good. Like I said, you're gonna look like a grease ball. It just is what it is. And then with the rest of it, you can just like put on your arms. Shit, you put on your face. Do whatever you want to do. It's all natural, all botanical ingredients, plant-based, all that good stuff. Okay, then what I do is you're actually going to, so with the system, whenever you're doing a real oil treatment, this beautiful double action serum. So I only have one of these left, so I'm not going to use a whole bunch of it because I'm taking this to Mexico. But I'm just going to show you guys exactly what to do with it. So you see how right now it's clear. With this, it's like kind of has a bluish tint, but you want to always shake this. And I'm going to explain why. Because one, this helps boost and maintain optimal hydration. It also improves your hair elasticity and helps prevent damage. So whenever if you just use it just like this, you're not shaking up the ingredients that are inside of it. So watch, when I shake it up, watch, you can watch my wings flap. Okay. So shake, 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 and look what it does. All those ingredients, those natural ingredients are all shaken up in there now. And now you can put this on your hair, okay? So, most of the time they tell you, whenever you're using this, you should use at least, if you have short hair, you should use at least half the bottle, okay? Whenever you get these, there's 3 of these that come in a pack. But whenever you have shorter hair, they want you to use about half the bottle. And whenever you have longer hair, like mine or longer, you want to use pretty much the whole bottle. But like I said, I'm just going to kind of demonstrate what exactly it does because this is my last bottle and I want to take this to Mexico because the heat and the, pool water and ocean water and stuff like that, this is going to be really good to hydrate my hair whenever I'm there. So I do not want to use all of this because I'm going to take it with me. But pretty much what you do is you're just going to spray it, okay? You're going to spray it all over your head. And like I said, I'm not going to do it the way that I would normally do it because I don't want to use this whole bottle. So I'm just going to spray it kind of all over my head. And look, you can already tell me right there, you guys, that used enough, right? So then what I like to do is then go back through and brush that all through. So now it's literally from top to mids to ends of my hair. And you can tell, look all greasy. But I like to make sure it's all in there. Make sure it's really down at the ends. Around your face, because that's where we all use heat. I have a hair somewhere. Okay. So, as you can see, and again, you guys, still shiny. Everything's still fine, you know. Okay, so I use that. Then, where's my... Okay, so then I actually like to, so most of the time, whenever I do an oil treatment, I actually sleep with it in. But like I don't have work until 3, so I'm going to keep it in for a little while. But normally I sleep with it in. I put my hair up in like a scrunchy bun or something, and I sleep with it in, and then I get up and I rinse it all out in the morning. But today, obviously, I wanted to show you guys, so I'm probably going to wash it out in like an hour or so. So I also like to use so we went over a little bit over the Rejuveniqe oil. This is what it looks like. This is the packaging it comes in, okay? Then we went over the double action hydrating serum that you want to use with it. Then what I like to do is use our super moisture mask. So we have like 5 different masks. Actually, I think 6 now because we have a charcoal mask now for your hair. But we have like 5 different masks now, 6 different masks. And the super moisture mask is probably one of my favorites, okay? So it actually, if I can find room on my counter, it actually, so it promotes shine. It's infused with like natural oils. Also, it has like natural minerals and vitamins and stuff like that in there. And it helps just keep your hair like soft, silky. And it is responsible for like, it helps making it easier for like styling and stuff like that too. Because when your hair has moisture and hydration and all of that, it helps your hair actually like, it's doing what it needs to do. So when it comes to styling, it makes it a whole lot easier. Because your hair needs water. That's what we need. Our hair needs water. And it also helps too with so it has properties in it that help balance out the moisture and stuff like that in your hair, but it also helps combat like brittleness. So if you have like blonde hair or even brunette hair or whatever, and you have like brittle hair, and like you can literally take like a hair strand, like one hair strand, and you can pull it and the elasticity doesn't go back and forth and it just snaps, then you need to be using some type of moisture mask or something, because your hair's so brittle, it's snapping, and it shouldn't do that. So then what I like to do, and you guys don't need to do a lot, so this is what the super moisture mask looks like, okay? Literally, you can like take like this much, and then with all of our products, you want to emulsify. You always want to have it on both hands. And then what I just do is I kind of go from back to front, because you want to make sure you get the back of your head too, because I feel like a lot of people, like, we forget about back there because, you know, we don't see back there. So we forget. So sometimes I like to take a little more, because I really want my hair to be saturated. I mean, you want it to look like it's wet, you guys. Like, you really do. That's why I say you're gonna feel like you look like a grease ball, but, you know, this is like so hydrating for your hair. It's so good for your hair. And if you want healthy hair, you gotta do the things to get it that way. Okay. So, Super Moisture Mask. I should have brought a towel over here. So again, it looks real good, doesn't it? Okay, so that's the Super Moisture Mask. So I'll put that in as well. Let me close this lid real quick. And then what I have is also the Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So this literally, it helps with nutrients, restores nutrients to your scalp, also boosts all natural hair growth, it reduces thinning, and it literally leaves your hair silky, smooth, youthful, all the things. So, okay, so this is what it looks like. Obviously, this is what it looks like all together. Restore Leave-In Conditioner. And so this is like a pump bottle, you guys. So all you're going to do is, I probably do about 3 pumps on each side. Because again, you have to remember, you're washing this out eventually. So you're not going to, and it smells so good. All of these products smell so good. So you're going to get that all into your hair real well. Okay. I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on the other side. I want to get that front piece. I just did 1 squirt, but I want to get this front piece real good. Because this is my heavier side, so I always use heat and stuff like that on this side more than anything. I try to avoid this side as much as I can, but hair is growing there so well. It wasn't doing that before. So then I kind of like to just massage everything into my head. And then, okay, so just to recap for some people, because I see some other people jumping on, but we went over Rejuveniqe Oil. That's what we did first. Then we did the Hydrating Serum, the Double Action Hydrating Serum. Remember, shake well, because it changes colors, okay? We did the Super Moisture Mask. And again, you guys, I'm showing you guys how to do it, and then I'm going to talk more about the products on Thursday for Thirsty Thursday when we talk about hydration and all of that. The Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and then last but certainly not least, the Rejuvabeads. So Rejuvabeads is a split-end mender, you guys. This product is incredible. Again, I'm going to do 4 squirts. This is our full-size bottle. We have travel sizes that are about down here, but we don't always do the travel sizes. We actually just had a sale going on last weekend about it. But we do not always do travel sizes, but they are just literally about half the bottle. So, again, I did 4 pumps, emulsified into my hands. Rejuvabeads, like I said, is a split-end mender. So if you have split ends, you have damaged hair, you want to use this because it will, and really I don't have split ends or damaged hair, but I still use it anyway because I want to keep it that way. So you're going to use it, and I will show you guys a video because literally, like, you can, which I already did it, but if you did have a split end, which I don't, but what it does is if you have a split end, it's so hard to see. I'm going to like put this on this wall. If you had a split end, you would have another hair sticking out of this hair strand. And what the Rejuvabeads does is you literally put it on, you don't even have to use a lot. You can use just like an itty bitty amount. And it will mend the hair strand back together, okay? So if you have any type of split ends, anything like that, 1, you probably need to get a haircut. 2, use the Rejuvabeads Split End Mender because it is thebomb.com. And then what I do is I just brush it all in. And like I said before, you guys, normally I would sleep with this in and I would wake up and rinse it out in the shower, but I wanted to show you guys how to actually do an oil treatment. And so I waited, and I'm just going to keep this in for, you know, an hour or so, and then I'm going to rinse it out. But I am going to put a little bit more Rejuveniqe oil on my ends because I want my ends to be really saturated. For all my blondes out there, we use lots of heat and bleach and all the things. You need to make sure your ends are taken care of. And then, again, you guys, the excess, you can literally just put anywhere. You can put it anywhere. And then I will brush that again. Make sure it's all through the hair. And then I will take my scrunchie and now that it's already been put everywhere, then you can just wrap your hair. You can do it however you put your hair up in a bun or whatever. I'm just gonna kind of put it there on top of my head because you don't want it to be too tight because you want your hair to be able to breathe while this mask and all these oil treatments and stuff are in here. You want to make sure. And I always like to kind of go around my scalp a little bit and make sure that that has enough in it. Down here you want to do too. And that's it, you guys. Now that it's wrapped around my earring. So yeah, then you just put your hair in a Cindy Lou Who bun and you go from there. But yeah, that's all you do. So that's how you do an oil treatment. And those are the things you need to do it. So, like I said, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then I will rinse it out. And I will probably use today, the first day that we actually did a, what was it, a Thirsty Thursday? We talked about the smoothing line. So I will probably use the smoothing line and the intense repair line, which we have talked about within the last 2 weeks. So I'll use a little bit of the smoothing, a little bit of the intense repair, emulsify those, shampoo my hair once, shampoo my hair twice, and then I'll use a conditioner, and then literally you style, blow dry, do all your things, put your normal products in as usual, and go from there. But you should be doing an oil treatment at least once a week. At least once a week. It is so good for your hair. It helps hydrate, moisturize, it adds shine, helps add nutrients to your hair, vitamins, I mean, all types of things, you guys. It's awesome. So if you want more information, watch the video once it's loaded onto Facebook. Obviously, I will add, I will put all this in a little caption for you guys or whatever. But I hope you learned something new. And if you want to ever try an oil treatment, let me know. I can always give you one, or, you can get the products yourself and give yourself one and rewatch this tutorial. But yeah, that's it, you guys. And I always like to end on a quote of some sort. I thought this one was really cute because it kind of since we're doing a tutorial today, So it says, life is like a camera. Just focus in on what is important, capture the good times, develop from the negative, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. I thought that was so cool. I was like, yes. So life is like a camera. Just focus in on what's important, capture the good times, develop from the negativity, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. I just thought that was so cool. But anyway, okay, guys, that is it for today. Again, I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and just be positive. Have all the positive vibes, okay? Give everybody all the love and all the positive vibes. And look, now I have an oil treatment on my glasses. But okay, love you guys. Bye.